Hey Ted, happy birthday. Uh, I'm honored to be able to be a part of this and just thinking about our last 30 years of fun and frolicking together from the top of Snowbird to the bottom of the stairs. Um, I just wanted you to know that your calm voice and your deep keel have always been a comfort and a strength to me. Every time we've spoken, I've learned something valuable from you. And to that extent, as the oldest brother who never had an older brother, uh, I guess I've always thought of you that way. So I appreciate it more than I can say, and just want you to have the happiest of birthdays.
Ted, I wanted to wish you a very happy 80th birthday. I've always enjoyed talking with you about New Jersey history, history of trains and planes and cars and so on. So I thought I'd give you these good wishes next to something that's actually older than you are. So one of these days we'll get you out in the Stutz and hopefully soon. And again, wishing you many happy returns.
Hey Ted, happy birthday. It's me, Lillian Foster, with a picture of you in another one of our celebrations. This was you, me, and your friend Mike Josa at the Le Train Bleu just before they went out of business. So we had a very good time, even though we didn't have anything to drink. I'm glad you're making it to such a fantastic birthday, and I wish you all the best regards and health and sanity. In the meantime, I just want to remind you of all the good things you did for me. You took me under your wing when I first came to the New York Stock Exchange. We've remained friends all these years. You took me to a very first luncheon up some rickety steps in the backwoods of Broad Street and announced this is yuppie cuisine. So that was sort of a shock for me. It was funny and good. And we went to Hudson Yards, and I'm enclosing a photo of you showing the train tracks for the retractable theater. Happy, happy birthday.
Ted Brewer, happy 80th birthday from the Dodd family. It's been an absolute pleasure having worked with you over this last year as fellow board members. Looking forward to continuing that as we move into 2023. Wishing you nothing but health and happiness and joy into your 8th decade of life. It's been an honor to know you, and we're all just extraordinarily grateful to have your presence in our lives. You're such a kindly and loving person, and looking forward to seeing you again soon. Lots of love from all of us to you and your family. Take great care, and happy 80th birthday.
First, happy birthday to the youngest looking octogenarian I know. We first got to know you when you rented across the street, and we were thrilled when you bought on our side just 2 doors away. It's been a true pleasure to be your friend and neighbor for more than half of our lives. Watching our kids grow up together, talking politics from the same side of the political divide, and talking baseball from opposite sides of the Red Sox-Yankees rivalry. And then there are spur-of-the-moment patio dinners. Ted, you're a genuine font of knowledge on so many subjects. I always come away from a conversation with something of interest learned. I look back to the late 70s and early 80s when we were the new guys on the block, helping the remaining Meadowbrook Road originals like Mr. Rutlinger shovel his driveway and learning from him the history of our block. And now we've taken those old-timers' places, except we're still doing the shoveling. Me usually too bundled up, and you just in your LL Bean vest. So now that you've hit the milestone of 80 years, or for an even weightier number, 960 months, or 29,220 days, my only advice to you is to keep up the good work and the good humor. Happy birthday, Ted.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ted. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Ted. This is your Kansas cousin wishing you happy birthday and hoping that you have a great day. I've really enjoyed sharing information with you the last few years on our extended family, and I know that all your Cole cousins, as well as some of the others, would want to wish you a very happy 80th birthday. Hope this gets to you in time. And if you look up at the top of the screen, you'll see your great-grandfather, George Spencer Cole, of Civil War fame, who celebrated his birthday just the same month and exactly 100 years before your birthday. So all of us want to wish you a happy birthday and love to all your family. Goodbye.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ted. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Hey Ted, I just want to tell you how excited I was when you joined the Marland family. I just love the fact that you loved all the yummy parts of a turkey, the neck and the gizzards and the heart and all that, because up until then, I was the only person in Sid's mother's life that she had ever seen like those things, and she thought it was maybe not quite proper. And so I loved it when you joined forces and loved the very same parts of the turkey. And thank you very much. It was well worth fighting over the turkey to have a fellow companion loving it.
I didn't fight over the tofurkey. Hey, happy birthday, Ted. Don't let him tell you that 80 is the new 50. Bye.
Happy birthday, Ted. It's a big one this year. Oh, are you feeling a little fragile? It's a big award to turn 80. Woo! Oh, you know what I see? The soft glow of electric sex. Ha! Go get it, Ted. Happy birthday.
Hi, Teddy. Happy birthday. I wrote you a poem for your birthday. It's called Brother Ted, with apologies to Samuel Coleridge. On Myersville Road did Brother Ted a makeshift pleasure dome decree, where sheets were draped to make a tent in one dark corner of the basement. Oh, what a source of glee. And in this private bailiwick, midst ping-pong, scooters, pogo sticks, Ted and Lowell got up to who knows what, while sundry siblings wandered to and fro, and busy, o'erwhelmed parents kept eyes shut to all and any goings-on below. But lo, at other times, dear brother Ted did team with sister Laura and conspire to fill poor Sweet Pea full of anxious dread by tossing water balloons at her little head, till up the chimney side she'd fearful fly her. How heartless and how mean could those two be? Here's hoping that poor cat's now resting peacefully. When not tormenting cats, they sometimes played a game or 10 of cards whilst clock ticked down and trains approached to take Ted back to Yale. And packing still remained. Just one more round. Don't worry, Ma, we'll make it there on time. Alas, not always so, but worth the risk in little sister's mind. When Ted went back to college, she'd collect assorted treats to send of questionable aspect, like chicken bones and desiccated bats, care packages for Ted and sometimes friend Joel Katz. Whence came this sick and ghoulish sense of fun? From Ted himself, the very selfsame one who introduced his younger siblings to Mad Mag, what countless hours spent poring o'er that rag. And also songs by fiendish raconteur Tom Lehrer, whose clever, twisted humor was beyond comparer. Thanks, dear Teddy, for all these cherished times and countless more, both silly and sublime, and for your loving influence and devotion to us all, from youth to present day. With these doggerel rhymes, I wish you happiest of birthdays. I hope you have a ball. Happy birthday, Teddy. I love you.
Hi, Teddy. Congratulations on your 80th. While I'm sorry I can't be there in person to celebrate, I'm sending greetings from Bali, where I'm helping to host the first in-person gathering of the Fab Lab network since the pandemic. So look forward to seeing you later, and best wishes for many more.
Happy birthday! Thank you again for hosting me in the spring on my way to my secret surprise birthday project. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you around somewhere one of these days.
Hi, Teddy. One dear Teddy. Happy birthday to you. From Mary Jo, Happy birthday wishes. Yay! Happy birthday, Brother Ted. Happy birthday, Brother Ted. And this is Terry who's helping us with your birthday
Happy
video.
birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday. Hope it's a great one. Summer, sexy summer night. Summer of 69? And I said, no, but a little bit more pleasure in here. Okay. Anything more for Teddy? You need to say happy birthday. I'm wishing him a happy birthday. Well, you already did that, but I'm about to turn it off. Do you want to say anything more? Happy birthday, Teddy. It's, you are 79, 80 years old today in the morning. In the morning. I don't know what time of day he was born. I really don't. Okay. All right. Love you, Teddy. I love you, Teddy. Love you. Bye. I was a sink, I need to think. Dearest beloved big brother Teddy, you know me, I'm not going to be able to get through this without tears, but they're tears of joy, so it's okay. How is it that I was blessed with magnificent you as a big brother? I'm grateful for you and your life every single day. You have been a guiding light for me with your ongoing love and support over the years. You have been there in times of sorrow and joy. I have such a vivid memory of you coming to Mount Holyoke after we had gotten the dreadful news of Mommy's cancer diagnosis. I remember walking around the campus arm in arm and weeping together. I needed that as I was feeling so alone and empty. On the joyful side, I have such wonderful memories of our trip to the Virgin Islands sailing and your generosity in including me and Rob. Your thoughtfulness, generosity, and kindness stand out for me. You have helped so many people along the way, from your work picking up fruits and vegetables from Gardulas and getting them to churches to make sure that the homeless and the less fortunate among us had healthy meals to eat. Then there is your work with your Rutgers students and the above and beyond way you developed relationships with them outside of class, having meals and coffee together, providing support and counsel to students who were struggling with many challenges. Also, your years of hard work with the National Alliance on Mental Illness and your total devotion and love for Mary. I see all the cards you send to her and that you reach out weekly to brighten her day. Your devotion to Giel House and the loving model they provide for folks with a mental illness diagnosis, your years of service on the Giel House board long after Mary had left Giel House. Personally, you have always been there for me for anything, from being a sounding board for my solar panel project to bringing my Ukrainian family to the U.S. I fear that I have not let you know how grateful I am for you. You do know that a younger sister is always going to be looking up to an older brother, and you were always looking out for me. I still have the list of colleges you gave me to check out in my high school scrapbook. That was so helpful since my guidance counselor was of no use at all, and Mommy and Daddy were busy with Mary. Anyway, also the names of friends to stay with at Smith and Mount Holyoke. The list, by the way, only included the 7 sisters, so that I took as a big vote of confidence that you gave me. I thank you for finding the perfect person to add to our family, dear Judy, and for bringing precious Pam and Annie to us. You have made such a difference in my life and in the lives of so many others. For that, I thank you, my kind-hearted brother. I would like to close this tribute to you with a John O'Donohue poem for your birthday. Blessed be the mind that dreamed the day the blueprint of your life would begin to glow on earth, illuminating all the faces and voices that would arrive to invite your soul to growth. Praised be your father and mother who loved you before you were and trusted to call you here with no idea who you would be. Blessed be those who have loved you into becoming who you were meant to be. Blessed be those who have crossed your life with dark gifts of hurt and loss that have helped to school your mind in the art of disappointment. When desolation surrounded you, blessed be those who looked for you and found you, their kind hands urgent to open a blue window in the gray walls formed around you. Blessed be the gifts you never notice, your health, eyes to behold the world, thoughts to countenance the unknown, memory to harvest vanished days, your heart to feel the world's waves, your breath to breathe the nourishment of distance made intimate by earth. On this echoing day of your birth, may you open the gift of solitude in order to receive your soul. Enter the generosity of silence to hear your hidden heart. Know the serenity of stillness to be enfolded anew by the miracle of your being. And finally, I'm going to let Ma have the last say. She used to say to all of us growing up, often, and I still hear her saying it today, why bless your little heart? So why bless your little heart, Teddy Brewer? Bless it. I love you so much, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Uncle Teddy. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because, as you know, that is my nature, but obviously it's no indication of how much you mean to me and, you know, the powerful influence that you've had on my life. I have so many wonderful memories of you and all of our times together, from our many family reunions, summer trips to Belfast, and Christmas mornings waking up at your house. You have always been a constant, strong, and solid figure in my life, and I've always felt and appreciated all of the love and support from you and Aunt Judy throughout the years, which has always meant a lot to me. I hope that you have the best birthday and that I get to see you soon. Sending you lots of love from me and Stella. Happy birthday. Love you.
Happy birthday, Brother Ted. As before, this rap tribute was created using the letters of Ted's name to start every line. And now arrives another time for Celia to try her hand at rhyme. Sherman Theodore Brewer, Jr. has now attained the age of 80, ever faithful pard of Judy. Raisin was the best small kitty. Mac and Molly followed after and filled the home with purr and laughter. Never at a loss for words, Teddy and Chip watched the birds. His head filled with facts, so very many, even baseball history, trains, so many. On board at Keelhouse, does his part for NAMI. On choir duty at UU Summit, they reap the benefit on Sunday. Environment was his focus early on, but sadly, there's much more work to be done. Really my go-to for legal, financial, ever ready to hear my latest adventure. Waffle chef at home on Sunday. Every member loved this fun day. Really love this brother Ted. Junior he is to our father Ted. Really glad that he has been my ever-loving Irish twin. Love your brother Ted.